Bienvenidos, soy la Bruja Espinada, and I am here for your strawberry full moon reading. So, let's get started. What messages do you have for our watchers at this time? What messages do you have for watchers at this time? Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. I didn't expect to have to pull this many cards, but oh well. Let's get to it. So the card that flipped out was the Two of Pentacles. Decisions, choices. At the bottom of the deck, it was followed by the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands, the King of Wands, the Three of Wands, and then it was also followed by the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, Justice, the Queen of Swords. And these are all relevant, insanely enough. So, the Knight of Wands. Mastering your craft. That is definitely coming out here. As it is followed by the High Priestess. It's something that you've been passionate about. Clearly, there's a lot of wands. And considering that it is, I believe, full moon in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is fire. Fire is wands, passion, emotions. So when it comes to the wands, the Knight of Wands especially, the Knight of Wands is one above the page, and the page is a novice, someone who's barely learning, very, very new in their craft. However, a knight has a bit more experience than a page does. Now, as it is followed by the High Priestess, this is indicating you are guided. You are being guided. You're being safely guided, protected in this sense. I have this feeling that, considering that it's with the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Wands is similarly a pick your passion, you have your choice. So with the Knight of Wands, you've been trying to hone in on a particular craft, on whether it's narrowing down what your passions are, and it feels like with the High Priestess, you're being guided to where you need to be. The High Priestess is someone who has reached a level of knowledge, a level of how does this want to come out? The High Priestess, it's a rank. It's a rank and a level of spirituality. Now, this is also an indicator that you are being watched over. Someone is watching over you, whether it's an ancestor, whether it's your spirit guides, universe, cosmic mothers, cosmic fathers, your angels, whatever you believe in, whatever you call to be your higher power. You're being watched over. You're being guided. And when it's paired, because the High Priestess came out in between the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands, it's as though you have so many different interests going on You have a hard time really going with one. And chances are you may be a jack of all trades, but being the jack of all trades, you're keeping yourself from being the master of any of those trades. This is why the King of Wands comes out, with followed by the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This is struggle. This is the Eight of Swords is struggle, especially with the Three of Wands. There's no impasse going on here. You really are trying to reach this level of mastery. And it's been a slow process. There's nothing wrong with that. Understand that no matter what it was that you chose to do, that doesn't mean because you chose one thing, that you should forfeit everything else you have passions in. That's not what this is saying. This is saying that in the meantime, you are becoming distracted from reaching this new level of mastery. That doesn't mean you can't go back and pick a different wand. But this is guiding you to finish one project before moving on to the next. That's why there's been this hindrance here. You are holding yourself back with all these different things that you want to do. Remember, it is possible to bite off more than you can chew. And that's why the High Priestess is here to spiritually remind you that they are your guardian. You're being watched over. Nothing you can do right now is going to be wrong, especially as you want to reach this level of 10 of Cups. You want to be able to be abundant in all these things and happy in what it is that you have. And you will, but you have to remember this new perspective. This perspective here is telling you what is yours is due to be yours. Don't hold back. Speak into the universe what you want to manifest. That's what the full moon is for, to manifest everything you set your intentions for during the new moon. It belongs to you. You've worked really hard for it. You've paid your dues. However, remember this guidance right here from the High Priestess is that you need to focus mastering what it is that you chose to reach that level. So you have to make that choice to do so, though. I feel like choice has constantly been a reminder every time I do a reading for whoever seriously needs to hear this. You need to make that choice of that new perspective. This is a reminder. It seems like you're forgetting. Things get tough, but guess what? It is yours. If you needed a reminder, here it is again. It is yours. This is what your dues will be paid. If you speak into existence what it is as if it already belongs to you, as if it's already happened, manifest that. Don't be your own struggle, because it feels like that mastery part, you just got to choose. Got to choose to not give up on that sense. Being called by the animal spirit guides. Ooh, okay. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Let's see how the wolf spirit is going to reinforce the messages given unto you. Wolf spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning to you to follow, asking you to take all that you've learned and all that you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind, and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams. to your soul and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience into magic. That's why she's here. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. What is unknown is still yet to be discovered. When wolf spirit appears, you're being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of true experience and education if you tell yourself you're done learning or you don't have to know something. Be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open itself up for you like magic. Now is the time to look into the world with reverence and awe and insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you are willing to keep learning. Wolf Spirit is waiting to be your mystical and loving guide. So, just because you focus on learning and mastering one thing does not, as I said before, does not mean you can't go back and continue to learn something new, to hone in on another passion. Just make sure that you master one before you try to master another. Otherwise, you will become overwhelmed and you will not continue. You will be stuck. I don't make this shit up. I don't. Mighty Fates, what messages do you have? We have the Sovereign, and we have Destruction. Let's see. The Sovereign. The Sovereign card invites us to activate the leader, visionary, and enthusiast within us. It is a time to welcome in passion and fire while creating structure that allows for you to nurture your dreams. Sovereign creates a container which allows for growth within themselves and others. They approach situations with a no bullshit attitude and may come across as harsh to some people. Their strong boundaries and opinions may even be intimidating to others, but in reality, it is their way of nurturing. They have no interest in appeasing others simply to keep them comfortable. They will continue to push those around them so that they can grow. The Sovereign also calls us to create structure. From a place of structure, the Sovereign knows that life runs more smoothly and allowing for manifestation of true success, security, and happiness. Where in life do you continually find chaos? Where are your energy and resources getting sapped? The Sovereign invites you to examine those situations practically and cut out what is no longer serving you. This is not a time for being sentimental or nostalgic. The Sovereign is realistic about what is needed and gets it done, knowing that it makes room for true peace. Well. destruction, we have another fire card here. This card indicates that a choice must be made. It asks you, what needs to die today? Maybe it is a limiting belief, an old inherited pattern, or a toxic relationship. Whatever it is time to let it go. Sometimes, once we identify what needs to go, it slips easily from us. Other times, it is a slow cycle of releasing and then loosening the grip of our attachment. Be kind to yourself in this process. We establish attachments to things that do not serve us. But knowing something doesn't serve us does not mean it is easy to let it go, especially if it has become a part of our identity. This process requires patience, practice, and self-compassion. What can I tell you? There's a lot of fire here, a lot of fire. It indicates a lot of passion, a lot of wisdom. You just have to choose. Make that choice. This is the card that came out. It's time for you to choose. Choose, choose, choose. You have so many things to choose from with a different perspective. It belongs to you. Cut the bullshit. So let us see what is being attracted to you at this time. Follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction, heart meets mind. No fear-based decisions. Do not let your fear lead you or hinder you. It's done so for long enough. So make the right choice. Wise choice, rather. Make the wise choice. And good things will follow. I am amazed at this. One of the shorter readings that I haven't been able to do in a while, but I sincerely hope this helps, and I will see you guys next time.